Welcome back. Increased public interaction within the UAE is a key focus, according to officials, and the Smart Life programme is looking to further bridge this gap and change lives through its mentor programme. The non-profit organisation works towards improving the lives and aspirations of labourers in Dubai through volunteer mentors. Well, to tell us more about this, we're now joined by Arun Krishnan from FP7. Welcome to the show today. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much for hosting us. It's our pleasure.
So tell us about the Smart Life Labour Programme. What exactly is it? What does it entail?
So the Adopt a Labour Programme basically is there for mentoring a labourer, bridging this gap between his aspirations that he has and convert them into reality. So what we do in this program is we actually marry a white-collared workforce person, and we marry him with a blue-collared workforce person. And basically the white-collared workforce actually mentors the blue-collared workforce. So you take up his aspirations, set a project plan, put milestones, and thereby achieve them at each stage. And you monitor his performance and his progress.
So what do the majority of these labourers look for in order to, in a mentor, in order to achieve these ambitions then?
Right. So, I'll say that I'll answer that basically by two examples that I've had. There was this gentleman who was a 7th grader, and he basically wanted to have his daughter step into medical school, but he absolutely had no clue as to how to do that.
Right.
I'm not saying that I as a person can do that, but we've got volunteers in our organization who can actually walk him down that aisle and make sure that his ambitions are turned into reality. Another thing is basically we found that some of these graduates who are there in these labor camps are there because of dire necessity of a job. They have fundamental education, and some of them even have stepped into universities but could not complete it because of family problems back then, or whatever they have had. Right. Or kind of a sudden death in the family and a family burden being imposed on them and that sort of stuff. So by mentoring them, what we would want to do for them is basically make sure that wherever they stopped on their career path, they take it up from there and turn it up into a progressive path. You know,
this really is giving someone that sort of hope and determination, really, isn't it? I mean, how is it essential for their development then?
Well. Last year, we conducted a Smart Cup program, and that was basically a fundraiser and a message awareness thing for making sure that the message is taken back into the labor camps, and they're aware that there is a friend out there who can help them, only if they were to step up and come forward by themselves. What that program has seen is that we pitched for about 20 people to come in forward, but they were kind of reluctant because many of these people have kind of aspirations to become somebody, but they're kind of reluctant. They lack the confidence and drive to do that. Really? You know. Yeah. So what we have done is we've taken those coming forward and we've put them in a computer education program, tying up with one of those computer education institutes that are there in UAE. And that program has seen 4 of them coming out very successful, and 2 of them have actually gotten promoted in their jobs that they have been into.
Incredible stuff. So what do you think is actually lacking in the UAE when it comes to public interaction then?
Well, public per se have gotten somehow this fad or fallacy that it takes a lot of time and effort. But we're here to say that it does not actually consume a lot of time. All it requires is probably like 30 minutes a week. That's all the time that is needed to actually help one of our blue-collared brethren in achieving his aspirations.
It's incredible stuff, definitely. So what sort of business interest have you had as well off the back of this?
We've had businesses coming forward thanks to the media, of course. As the message spread out, we've had companies coming forward. In fact, the company which I work for, Fortune Promo 7 or FP7, they've come forward and taken this Adopt a Labour initiative, and they've put it as a part of the CSR activity. Just because we are into the business of ideas and people, and my CEO Tariq McNaz believes that there's a lot that the society has given us basically, and there's a lot that we need to do for the society.
You need to give back, definitely.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what does it take to be a mentor? I mean, what can people do if they want to become a mentor themselves?
So, on our website portal, www.adoptalabourer.com, once you log in and create your profile, you get to pick up a brethren from the blue-collared society. Once you pick up, you basically start communicating with him a couple of phone calls, couple of times you meet him in person. Nice. Not financially. We say this is completely a non-financial. Rather, it's only a mentoring deed to be able to, for him to pursue his studies, his goals, his family, and that sort of stuff. And once you keep doing that, you maintain the progress. And only thing that we kind of make sure is a necessity is that only a male member can mentor a male member, and a female member mentors a female member.
Of course, yeah.
But other than that, we're very flexible as to accepting for financial. Everything else can be mentored around.
Brilliant. So tell us about some of the future projects for Smart Life then. What have you got going on?
So this year we see 2011, we've had a cricket event, and the outcome of that cricket event would be to drive a library project. So we are intending to set up a library in Dubai Investment Park or probably Al Quoz Labour Camp. And we've got partners from the training side of industries coming forward and giving us with books and computers and that sort of stuff. We intend to set up this library and make sure that there is a permanent, continuous training facility where ethics, etiquettes, language, computer education, whatever it is all involved and taken forward.
Brilliant. Well, lots of luck with your future projects, and we'll definitely come down and take a look at that. Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Laura.
Up next, UAE's top culinary talent battle it out in the MasterChef Challenge.